The FBI and Dog the Bounty Hunter are continuing their search for Brian Laundrie after the coroner revealed Gabby's cause of death to be strangulation. Although the main question on a lot of people's minds is what happens if Brian Laundrie is never found? I'm going to tell you everything you need to know right here on IO. To refresh your memory, 2 days after Gabby Petito was reported missing by her parents, Brian disappeared. He told his parents that he was going to be taking a hike into the Carlton Reserve near the family home in Northport, Florida. A source close to the Laundrie family told CNN that Brian did not bring his cell phone or wallet with him when he left the home. The very fact that Brian returned home from his cross-country trip without Gabby and in her van raised a lot of flags. Her family started to get worried after she had failed to check in with them for several days. Since this time, there has been a massive search effort conducted in the Carlton Reserve, with Brian being named as a person of interest in her disappearance. However, survival experts are now saying that even a highly trained survival expert would have a difficult time evading the law as well as staying alive in that swamp for weeks upon weeks, which leads many to believe that Brian either is not in the swamp or he is deceased. The Northport police spokesperson Josh Taylor also added that the likelihood of Brian surviving in this gator-infested swamp was about 50-50. Former FBI agents have also voiced their concern regarding this massive search effort and warned that at some point they will have to stop searching. There's no way that the FBI will task their agents to just keep looking indefinitely until he is found. At some point there will be a larger task at hand that they will need to shift their focus back to. Not to mention Dog the Bounty Hunter just injured his ankle during his search and said that he was headed back to Colorado. Now, he will still have a Florida team on the ground to continue searching, but slowly the search is falling apart. The main question that needs to be answered though is what happens if Brian Laundrie is never found? Aside from being a person of interest in the disappearance of Gabby Petito, Mr. Laundrie only has a warrant out for his arrest after he used someone else's bank cards to rack up charges totaling $1,000. As for his family, no charges have been brought against them, and it's not clear if any ever could be. The warrant for Brian's arrest didn't come until much later into the search for him, so that means if his family did help him escape, they would be well within their rights to assist their son in avoiding the law. Not saying that they did do that because we don't have concrete evidence to suggest this. I'm just saying that if they did, they would have no repercussions for it. If it happened after his warrant was issued, then that's a different story. If the police can prove that the Laundrie family helped Brian after the warrant was issued, then they would face charges for aiding and abetting a fugitive. Now, many people are wondering if he could perhaps be convicted even if he was never found. In the United States, Rule 43 of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure says that an individual that flees during the course of a trial can be tried and convicted while absent from the court. Unfortunately, the only way that's possible is if Brian was arrested or had an upcoming court date that he was fleeing from. Right now, he's just a person with a warrant for an unauthorized credit card use that took off into the Carlton Reserve. A ruling from 1993 in a case called Crosby versus United States made it so that if a defendant is not present at their first trial, they can't be convicted. So until Brian is found and brought in for a court date, there's no way that the courts can just convict him. Brian wouldn't be the first person to be charged with a crime and then evade being captured though. Compared to some other people that have done this, Brian hasn't been missing for very long. A man named Seth Ferranti was wanted for a non-violent crime and he escaped the law for 2 years before he was finally caught and charged. John Lee Paul, who was a race car driver, was a person of interest in the disappearance of his ex-girlfriend that was last spotted on his boat in Thailand. This guy has been missing since 2001. Another man named Robert William Fisher went missing in April of 2001 after his home in Arizona exploded, resulting in the loss of his family. He was also a person of interest for police, and they believe that he had actually rigged the natural gas to blow up the family home, but he too was never found. The wildest case of this though was D.B. Cooper. Cooper had hijacked a Northwest Orient Airlines flight in 1971 and then parachuted out of the plane somewhere over the Pacific Northwest. However, he also had with him somewhere in the ballpark of $200,000 that he had extorted. Today, that would be the same purchasing power as $1.3 million. He too, though, was never found. I'm not saying give up all hope on finding Brian Laundrie, but I am saying I wouldn't bet on his parents being charged or him if he's never found. But either way, we would love to hear your thoughts on all of this, though, so don't forget to drop us a comment down below. But for now, I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube, or at least try.